run here with 2 people or more, you pretty much need to make sure that you can outrun at least one, and you'll be safe. And I'm pretty sure that I can outrun my friend who was here, so that's why I didn't wear the gun. Hey everybody, EvgHobbies is here. Welcome back to my channel if you're a subscriber, and welcome if you're new. And today is the final day, day 13. Gold Prospecting 2020 series on my claims in Colorado. Hopefully you enjoyed this series. It's not the final video, but it's final video on the claims on the scene, pretty much, at the spot, however you want to put it. I have to do several things today and I don't really have much time. I probably have a couple hours because I have a bunch of things to do later. We need to hook up the trailer, load up the car, pack up everything. I still need to do reclamation, but before that I still want to do a couple tests here for the next year. Right now we're standing like in a small pit here, and for me it looks like it's used to be where the river ran. And I flew the drone along this area before, and it's obvious that that creek that's behind the camera right now used to be was running behind us. So that pit looks to me that it was kind of slow flow area. There are a few bigger boulders, and I can see like river gravel over here. So I want to dig a small pit around here and do a quick test pan. Then I'll move back to the dredging area that's wood dredged. It's a few feet, maybe like what, 100 feet, maybe less. And it's windy. We started reclamation yesterday, but didn't finish it on purpose. Left a clay layer there. If I have time, I'll go and check it out. If not, we'll just go and finish reclamation. And I have other things in mind, but not gonna bank on it because right now weather is not really good, wind is strong. So if I'm able to do it today, you'll see it later in the video. If not, well, not everything went as planned this time we're here, so not everything is going as planned as usual. Not always everything is going as planned. Can't even talk because I'm trying to rush a little bit. So I'm gonna position you somewhere where you can see what I'm doing, and we'll start digging the pit here. I have a pickaxe here to help me a little bit. I'll need to go up and pick up the shovel so I can get the material into the classifier in the pen and then pen it out and see what we come up with. So just see you in a few seconds. Okay, I had to stop filming for a little bit because it was raining, and unfortunately this camera is not waterproof. I removed this boulder from over here, and all this gravel here, it's river gravel. You can tell it by it's all rounded off, been weathered off by the river. I don't know how many years ago. So this hole is probably about 1 foot deep, and it's good enough for me as a sample. Gonna fill up the classifier, classify it dry, and we'll do a test pan or two and we'll see what the results are. The reason I'm testing it is for the next year. Next year I might bring a gold cube over here. If results are good, might be worth messing around at least in this area. Maybe opening some pits like towards there where the creek used to run. But it's obvious it was at some point of time it was here, so let's get a good sample. Have some rocks falling down, but that's fine. I know that's fine, dry is not the ideal. Probably it would be better doing it in a creek right away, because some gold can get stuck to the rocks. But I'm trying to save me some time. Well, maybe shovel too. Yeah, probably shovel. Let me get some rocks out of here so I can get a good shovel out of the bottom. There's some rocks on the way as well. Well, I think good enough. I'll classify the rest in the creek over there. Okay, I have a snuffer bottle with me to pick up with any gold, if there is any. Need to be careful because its material is dry, it might start floating away. So we'll let it. And sorry about the wind. I'm wearing a mic, so at least it's better than an external mic. Internal mic, I mean. Some nice curves in here. It's nice and clean. I don't see any nuggets, unfortunately. But oh well. Let's try to fire it in the pan. Let the lighter material float away with some organics in it as well. It's gonna make our life a little bit easier painting. Hope to see quite a few colors, but you never know. That's why it's prospecting. I could have missed the gold by a foot to the left or to the right. I don't know. That just, yeah, out of curiosity, I wanted to test that specific place for a couple of years now, but never had time. And I don't really have time right now, but it's like on to-do list that I have to do eventually, so might as well do it right now. Okay, refills are going to be facing this way. Let's start some fire and start washing material away. I don't know if you can see, but that's all the black sands, almost all the black sands. There's some gravel. I'll try to take the gravel out first. We'll just wash it away with a hand or something. Yeah, with a hand or something. Make sure, because yeah, I don't need that gravel in here. It's 1 pound full of materials. It's like few shovels, and relatively it was easy digging. So hopefully there is gold in these black sands. I see one speck. Let's pick it up. Out of this pen, seriously, I would expect maybe 10 flakes, but also I didn't go deep enough. There is one more piece. I don't think I'll have enough time for another test pen, at least here. After that we'll move upstream a little bit. I will start doing reclamation. And after that, if we have time, I'll try to test the clay layer. If not, sorry guys, yeah, today is a busy day. I shouldn't even be here. I should have been like getting the RV ready for the trip tomorrow. But my wife was nice enough. She's like, yep, go do it. I told her that I'll try not to take too much time in here. I think I see another piece. So it was what, 3 or 4, or I lost the count. Do I see anything else here? Yep, I think I see another one. It's tiny, but still gold, it still counts. There's another piece right there. Oh, a couple more pieces. I know it was 6 or 7. Well, at least there's gold. In total here we got probably 6. Well, we'll be on safe sides and say it was 6 little tiny bits of fly poop gold. So definitely that place is worth investigation. Maybe next year coming back and either digging the deeper hole or digging like in several areas. Like there is a big boulder right behind the camera. That might be a good idea to dig under. Like where we're sitting right now, I know there is a good gold here. I have dredged here 2 years ago. Yeah, about 2 years ago, so. And ended up with a nice amount of gold. The reason that we didn't put the 4-inch dredge this year, because it's not enough material for a 4-inch dredge, because the pay layer goes like on a bank here where I'm sitting and the gravel bar right behind me, and that's it. Then it's gone, then it goes over there a little bit, there is a fly poop gold over there, but that means after you're done here you have to drag the dredge over there. So that the reason we picked that spot, that was most promising spot out of all of them. I might come back to the spot later on, either with just with a shovel and a sluice, we'll see, I don't know. It's almost 4 p.m. I have to be back in the camp in less than 2 hours, so let's pick up whatever we have here, move up the stream, start doing reclamation, and if we have time after that, we'll test the clay layer. Not the clay layer, we'll try to get under the clay layer and test what's there. I have my waders with me just for that, so let's not waste time and I'll see you there. Once again, sorry about the wind. We're in the area where we used to dredge, and if you can tell, the dredge used to be there. We did reclaim that area already, move the tailings away, and for those who don't know what reclamation is, what we're going to be doing today, what I need to finish today, is pretty much you have to leave the creek or area where you were prospecting almost the same way as you found it. So let's compare and you'll see what I'm talking about. So for example, this area is not reclaimed yet. You can see the deep pool in there, and there is the clay spot that if I have time I will try and dig. It's a big if. Then we dredged all the way here, there and there and there, and it was as deep, if not as deeper, over this area. And right now you can see most of material is already back in the creek. Still have to move these tailings. I will have to move some of that tailings, and probably will have to shove like that boulder, maybe that boulder back in that area, because there was a boulder before. It's like, it's always a good idea, even if you prospect in a public place, to cover up your holes where you were digging. Not only to leave the area as it was before, but somebody can stumble and like break the ankle, whatever. It's probably not going to be the case here, but I want to keep the Forest Service happy, because I have to deal with them, they have to deal with me. And yeah, if I don't do that, there is a big chance they're not going to be happy with me and not going to give me permission to use the dredge next year. So I'm going to set you somewhere where you can see what I'm doing. We'll leave this area for a little bit later, it's going to go last. So hopefully I'll finish everything that I need to cover here within like next 30 minutes. That will give me time to go in there. If not, I'll cover up this hole and we'll call today. So let's start throwing rocks back in the water. Well, I've been throwing rocks for a good 40 minutes already, and so look at the time. I have to be out of here in about another 40 minutes, and unfortunately I don't have time right now to test this clay layer. What I'll do, I'll reclaim it right now with the bigger boulders. That way it's gonna be easier for us next year when we get to clear out. Why it's easier with the big boulders? Because it's, yeah, they're heavier, but it's easier to remove them unless, like, if I put a bunch of smaller rocks, I'll have to put smaller rocks anyway. But it's easier to remove them and to get to the bottom again. So bummed that I cannot do it today. I just don't have enough time. Let's go finish reclamation, make the Forest Service happy, and hopefully they'll let us back in on our claims with a 4-inch dredge next year. I'm gonna cry filling up this whole series, guys.
White snow, red sky, reach up for so high, blue eye, big cry, beware of the fox tonight. Cold feet, a dark rain, my blood in your frozen veins. Green high, no pain, run fast in broken chains.
I think a few more rocks will do. Need to fill up this area a little bit. I don't know if you can see me or hear me. This area a little bit, here a little bit, and we should be done.
But I'm not crying. Go out for another. Will you kill me gently? If I'm not crying. Sneak out, keep fighting. I'm willing to take a chance. Break free, the dog's biting. Dressed up for the final dance.
I think I'm done with reclamation. Just, yeah, been shoveling rocks for another, let's see what time it is. Can't tell, my phone decided to update in the middle of nowhere. Whatever, so I'll assume it's time to go. So that's how it looks now. Pretty even bottom. Almost as even as when it was when I found it. Yeah, there were lighter materials, but with the first heavy rain, sand is gonna pile up, and yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. Same here, all the holes covered. Same over there, there was a little waterfall, we restored it. As for those waterfalls there, pretty much how it was. Not all the rocks exactly the same place where they were, but I think it looks good. So that concludes 2020 gold prospecting series, almost concludes it. There are not gonna be any more videos from the claims. Next video you're gonna see, it's from this series, it's probably me back at home and clean up the bucket that's I left for myself. Hope you enjoyed this little video. Leave a like, subscribe. Oh, forgot. Some of you probably were wondering, hey VG, why are you wearing a gun? You didn't wear in the previous episodes. Well, you kinda right in that. I did wear it in the first few episodes because I was alone. And today I'm alone, I'm wearing the gun as well. Because there are bear and there is moose. That's somewhat of protection and peace of mind. When I was here with a friend, I had a gun, but it was in a backpack, and that wasn't much of concern as well. Because when you're with two people or more, you pretty much need to make sure that you can outrun at least one, and you'll be safe. And I'm pretty sure that I can outrun my friend who was here. So that's why I didn't wear the gun. Once again, thanks for watching. There should be one or maybe two more episodes coming up. There will be again separate episodes just for patrons. So leave a like, subscribe, follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and of course Patreon. There are exclusive Patreon content as well as end of the day wrap-up videos for this series for the patrons as well, where I'm talking about just random stuff and what was going on during the day, what the plans for the next day and stuff. I'm gonna gather all my stuff. Hope you enjoyed this little series. Once again, one more or two videos coming up, and I hope to see everybody next time. Bye.